Logic Artists developed Expeditions, Rome, which is available via THQ Nordic. Only the PC version of the game is currently available. I played it on Steam. With a new environment and engaging narrative, it makes use of many of the same concepts as the two series' first two installments. In antiquity, where they can build and command a character that will play a significant role in the late Republic era, players will be transported. There is a ton of story to experience, and there is also a ton of writing to support it. The background for the player character's quick ascent through the ranks, which includes command of a legion and the capacity for making important political decisions, is provided by the threat posed by Mithridates and internal conflict. Along with other exotic locations, players will travel to Rome as their character's journey progresses. Players will have a good understanding of what Expeditions is trying to accomplish after seeing the early demise of one important historical figure. Rome tells some unremarkable anecdotes, but the writing is still strong. The liberties the developers take with the setting may irritate history buffs, but in my opinion they work well, especially when they contribute a little. The player's party and his legion are the focus of the game's action. The majority of the players will be companions, who can do amazing feats in combat and complete little side objectives all by themselves. Additionally, the group recruits Praetorians for tasks that will benefit from their presence. I enjoy the cast of companions and how their skills develop along with those of the Praetorians. Positioning, ability use, equipment, and special powers are all significant considerations in tactical, turn-based warfare. It is advantageous to use a diverse group, with shielded characters up front taking the brunt of the damage while Veles maneuver around the sides and launch sneak strikes. Triarii provide support while also having a high damage output, whereas archers can. It would have been enough for Expeditions, Rome to be entertaining to have conversations and fights. However, gamers also have access to a legion. It will be utilized to fight fierce battles with other forces while also capturing sites on the strategic map. Although the method is less complicated than the one used for party-based, tactical combat, it's still exciting to come up with fresh tactics and make sure your legionaries are prepared for every eventuality. What makes Expeditions, Rome enjoyable over the long haul is the blend of party and legion action. Some tactical battles may be a tad monotonous. The legion occasionally refuses to perform as you would like. But the game manages to be interesting between the two and the storyline bits. The setting of Expeditions, Rome is brought to life while emphasizing the things the player needs to know to succeed in combat. Although the game's portrayal of Rome isn't entirely historical, most gamers will recognize it right away, and that's what really counts. Players receive visual clues related to their actions, and all information is readily available during the frequently complex tactical battle scenarios. The acting is occasionally good and occasionally bad, but it's never annoying. The soundtrack does a good job of emphasizing difficult times, however I substituted the soundtrack from the legendary HBO series Rome. Expeditions, Rome is adept at capturing the excitement and interest of history. The tactical battles bring variation and difficulty. Being in charge of a legion gives the player a sense of strength. History buffs will enjoy the banter with characters like Mithridates, but you don't need to be familiar with the time period to enjoy the story. I played the game for 40 hours and intend to return to explore new concepts and tactical arrangements. I would have preferred to see a bit more creativity in the tactical combat and perhaps more features for the game's Legion component. Expeditions, Rome takes a little while to get rolling, but once it does, its fans can enjoy a ton of entertaining and interesting historical situations.